So, today I'm gonna record some Minecraft on Hello Deneb server. I think I'm going to start Project 3 today just to interrupt things a little bit and not be quite so dependent on Project 1. And I have people on the server. It's amazing. I guess Saturday mornings are the time. Ooh. This needs work. Interesting. I'm actually in the process right now of just moving things around because Project 3 is going to revolve around testificates. Is this right? How far up can I possibly be? Oh, here we go. We're getting close now. So, just opposite the entrance, I now am working on what will be... a new foundry. I suppose you could say a place for the baking of... Yo! Jerk it. So I'm moving things down here. I already have run out of space. I thought I had them. Well, that's strange. A glitch, huh? I don't know. Our chat mechanism has changed, and we don't know why or when. Oh, there they are, right there. All these chests. I'll just put them out for now. No, I'll design this place out later, but mostly I just want to move stuff out from up top there. Oh no! The foundry has come out the back of the mountain. That's not necessarily a bad thing. I could dress it up. But I do need to move all that stuff. So that's what I'm in the process of doing here, and I'm not going to put all that on camera. But one thing I was thinking of, now that I have a front, is starting to build a little village. Something that fits into the curvature of landscape here reasonably well. Surrounds the tower. Probably now on the backside, considering the foundry, that could be a back entrance. Yes, there's a lighting glitch. I don't know how to prevent that from happening. And so I'll do a few of those this time, and maybe after that, right straight through there where Calixnar is supposed to be building his thing. Pretty much right on the other side, maybe over here somewhere, is a village. So I'll probably just bring it straight through piece by piece until I've got 3 or 4 testificates here, and hopefully they'll set up a colony and we'll have things good to go. So they'll either use the village or the tower or maybe both. We don't know, but we'll find out. Oh, sun's going down already. Well, dang it. I have moved pretty much all the stuff. Korbasai just swung by and took all of the sandstone, which I told him he could. It's just now that I think about it, I kind of wish I had a little bit. However, if I'm building houses into the side of this beach, I'm going to end up with some sandstone. So, I think first off, then, I mean, this will be a fairly congested little village. There won't be much by way of roads. I have to think about this, but obviously there's going to be at least one trade house right here at the front. So let's begin by clearing this out right here. So Korbasai just gave me some of these. I guess in exchange for the sandstone. So he gave me that. Said it's a very tall sapling. So I'm going to see how that works out. I'll come back to that later, though. Can I even get down from here? Hello, Moon. How you doing, Moon? Okay, so... do I want to risk it? I mean, I have almost 30 level. Oh, I can do this. Yes. Okay. So, I did... I carved into the side here just a little bit. Let me... Oh, perfect. Oops. Wrong type. Let me put some of this junk away. And I don't know that I care necessarily for... I mean, it's going to be very narrow. I have to decide... Excuse me, I have to decide on all kinds of things. But I should probably... The thing that would make sense is to pick sandstone as part of the foundation, because they're essentially going to be building straight into the sandstone. It would make sense, right? So I think, though, I want to have a little bit... Actually, get rid of this. Have this, and then put this in there, so it makes sense. And then I want to put in a little bit of... Oh, you know what? I'm stupid. I should have gotten some green while I was up there. I'll do it in the future. However, the idea is a little bit of a front yard for as much as it's actually possible under the circumstances. Now, I think the house or the building itself should extend fully into the side, but then also have a second floor, because this will probably be the trade master, whomever has this house. You know, they're right there on the plaza. They want to be able to oversee trade day and night, so it kind of makes sense that they would have the house right here. I don't know much more about it beyond that, though. So this would be a foyer, front entrance. Maybe I should have another little house there. I'm going to want to have houses built into this pretty much all over. All, you know, from there around and around. Maybe a couple more up in the dirt hills. That gets over there, that gets a little too steep. But then around the side as well. Lots to think about. Holy crap. That thing is bigger than I anticipated. Actually, Korbasai went and made one over here as well. And then, you know, so we were both sort of looking at it. And then I turned around and poof, that one grew. That one grew really fast. Why is it the biggest trees seem to grow the fastest? Oplek is coming on down for his own sapling. I'm thinking this is going to be a permanent thing because that thing is huge. And it would be a nightmare trying to clean that up. Ooh, what's going on? Oops. You know, sure I wouldn't mind. I know it's huge. Whoa! Whoa! It lives? See, there's the minimal design right there. 50%. He probably still can't see very well because of this position of the block. Alright, so Dirk. He can grow his own other saplings. Where'd you go? Oh. Here you go. Boop. Spelling is okay. Patents. Whatever patents is, it is now officially a word. Okay. So, I harvested a little jacaranda. I thought maybe I'd use that as a flooring. Why does that make me think of raspberry ice cream? I'm not sure I like that. However, you know, this guy's the trade master. He might have gaudy ideas about these things. So let's see. I want to actually. Yeah, it does. I'm going to continue to use it, even though I don't like it, because that's, you know, part of how life is. God, that just makes me think of raspberry ice cream. It's horrible. I don't know. Somehow, we need to figure out, though, how to reach the second floor. So let's presume for the moment, then, that it involves expanding this area here. So we need, well, the second floor, first of all, is a little bit higher than this. So let's... Hello? Yes. 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 Oh, look, I'll have just the right amount. Cool. You know, texture variations, what happens? Ah! Oops. Okay, so... Ow. Let's do this. This and this. I don't know, you're the one who said ah. Okay, so I guess for brevity here, let's just assume, I mean, this is obviously right here. The next, the next floor up. Which means the floor should be here. We'll put this one level so that you have this sort of natural space here. So this is the new floor. Okay, and that means that these should be the points of a... Ooh, that's not right. Points of arrival. There we go. And like so. Like so. We'll just allow this to dictate for us what is going on here. Which means probably this and this. Oh, yeah. Oh, no 500. Okay, I was worried that that might happen. Let's see. So actually, this is good. This is good. Oh, that's not right. Oh, and that's not really right either, though I don't actually mind it. So let's continue that for the moment and yank this out. This stuff really is pretty nasty. There we go. That really didn't accomplish anything interesting. Oh. No. I don't know about this. I mean, that's okay. Let me yank that back out. I don't like that. I mean, if it's gonna, if that's gonna happen, might as well just do that. Not waste resources. Still, I think I also want to bring that out one more. Give it a corner. Corner's unusually shallow compared to the rest of it, but that's okay. It doesn't matter that much. So here we go. We have a second floor, and we can proceed to have more living space back here. Okay, so I established this. It's the entry floor. I smoothed up the edges and have left it as is for now and began with another foundation. So I think maybe that's what I will do today. Oh, wrong. Okay. Today may be all about foundations. I realize that might be boring, but the idea here is to establish, let's see, what the extent of the place or the village that I'm making actually is. Ooh. The nice thing is this is helpfully replenishing the supply of sandstone quite handily. So I think we want this and this. Oops. And I'm not sure. Maybe what I'll do is have two doors. Like so. This is not at all set in stone at this point. Okay. A little bit more dirt later, and I think a reasonably excavated room. This right here is probably sufficient to be a modest house. So it's not, you know, a dockmaster's house. It's just a single room. Why does this wall look longer than that one? I think my screen is slightly distorted. But I'm going to want to put a ceiling in here and then refurbish, bring some of that sand back in to cover over the house, I think. But for the moment, I'm about to lose my shovel, so let's go ahead and grab the next shovel and establish another foundation. How about here? This seems like a probable, yep, there you go, probable location for another one. And probably, given the openness, I'm wondering what Oplek is, see that? That is a bug I've noticed. The whole, like when people are digging around me, I will see, God, that thing's amazing. And it's blocking the sun. The eclipse. But, yeah, I guess he is sick of that design. And, okay, anyways. Foundation, please! Oh, I'm sorry, Dirt, to have cut into your, raison d'etre. But we have a foundation. It's something. I made a couple more garden spaces here. Actually, I should fill out more of it. I mean, granted, part of the idea here is that this is a sandy area, but it's also cultivated now, so people will have made efforts to bring in stuff like this. So having that variety. I'm not sure about this spot. This feels mildly incorrect to me somehow, but I'm not sure how to put it. So I think I'll do this and then like that. There. It's okay. That at least is something. So, third foundation. Plenty more room over here for more. This building appears to want to be a little bit larger than others. Maybe I'll replace some of this. Actually, I will replace some of this. And where did I put that stuff? Yeah. Okay. So this will do. In fact, maybe this one isn't so much a house here, but like a hall. So it would be used by multiple people. I'm granted the test certificates don't give a crap, but here we go. But since it's less homey, it will have a solid rock floor. Oh, watch this. If I do this, I bet the server will crash. Wow, it didn't. Okay, never mind. I don't know why it was doing that before. Okay, foundation number 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Whoops, 3. So, yeah, another fairly small house. Maybe I'll build side rooms at some point to expand on that a little bit. But it's right here next to this one. Again, it's a diagonal house, which I kind of like the idea. In part because, actually, pine. Yeah, let's use something different. Get a nice dark floor here. That'll do. That'll do, Pete. Yep. So, you know, small house. It's okay. Maybe, as I said, maybe there'll be extensions. But first, let's just establish. So let's see. I kind of want some chiseled stuff. A good amount right there. For the next one up. I mean, if we're talking doors again, they'll have to be like this. Wow, I think. Let's just make these all A level. And then go back to the other stuff, wherever that might be. Smooth, thank you. Derp. The one in the corner can be multiple levels, that's fine. And then, like so. Yep, small house, but some houses, ow, frig. Some houses are, in fact, small. So again, we can put a roof on here. In fact, we could probably even just put the same roof we had on before. So this house is already more developed than most of the rest of them. And then, I don't know, what shall we do? Maybe have some more garden space, perhaps. Which means I have to get more dirt. Kind of like the idea of put slabs, though. Like so. Perhaps just extending outward a little bit. And then we'll make the whole thing up here a garden. Yeah! Alright, so I had a notion I wanted to make a 5th foundation around the corner here, but what I found was at night it was stupid dark under here. So, now that it's daylight, let's do a little thing about that. I think we'll probably just have yet another corner foundation. What do you think? Ooh, yep. They won't mind if it abuts right up against the tower. You think the tower owners will care? I think the tower the tower owners will probably be okay with it. So yes, I've gone this far. I think that's as far as I'm going to go. Right here, like so. But this front end now that it dives down into the water suggests there's going to have to be a road, probably a plank kind of suspended walkway that will go past his front door and then off that way. And if I'm going off that way, we're going to have to worry about this and the potentiality of testificates wandering down there, as I have seen them do in some cases where, like, you know, what am I saying? Where ravines sometimes cross through villages, they end up down in the ravines. So I'm going to have to actually close that off, I think. I thought I would move... Oh! Well, that didn't help at all. I thought there might be a slight afterglow, but apparently not. So let's see, I don't want to do that either. Sand. Sand will do. Now I can't see a damn thing. Okay, there we go. I thought I needed to raise this floor up a fair bit, and I think I am right. So I'm doing so, and I'm giving it a bit more texture than it had before. Ooh, not that you saw that, but I'm doing it anyways, so screw you guys. Alright, so, yeah, see, that looks really nice. The reason why is because I wanted this to be higher than sea level, so that, you know, the railings and stuff could not have to be down in the water where they could mess things up. That, of course, does now mean that all of this has to be raised up, and that's actually just fine. That's not a problem, I promise. Okay, so I'm proceeding with that idea, and I think actually I'm going to cause it to go up just slightly. Oh, no, I got plenty more. So that's okay. It's not a bad path, I don't think. We can do this. And this. And perhaps even take over this. That might be a thing to do. But I'll worry about that at another time. For now, however, I went and I put all the stuff away. I wonder if I shouldn't put something here. I mean, we're talking about a situation here where testificates are going to end up in the water. I have to think about that. In some cases, that might not be a problem. I've seen swimming testificates before. But if they end up underneath certain parts, that might not be so hot. So we shall see. Running a bit low on episode time, so I'd better, I think, oops, finish off a couple of these. Actually, let's finish off all of the ones I've started, so we have at least something of interest to look at now. That shouldn't be too hard, I don't think, at this point. I also discovered I kind of like this. Oops, how'd that happen? Kind of like this. It helps bring it into the room better, I think. This little shelf, lighting, it works. There's obviously a lot more to be done in places like this. Maybe just having a test certificate is in itself enough. Now, so far I've been putting garden space on the tops of some of these. You can see I did that one. It's just backing up so I can get a closer look. Woo. Good enough. I want to fill that in. Like so. Okay, it's filled in. I'm not sure I like the wooden awning, or little rooflet that's going on over there. However, there is a garden on top to some extent. I may change that out for sandstone, by the way. This one has grown well. This building still needs work. This building still needs work. That one, I think, can be capped off. I am not sure, though, if I want to allow the slope. I think in this case, since I have a couple other gardens already, I'm going to let that one just be slope. So let's see. We can do that all with sand, I believe. So effectively, we want this. This is going to use up a lot of sand. And that's okay. Somehow it should look semi-natural by the time it's done. Ooh, ran out already. But let's take a look and see how that looks. Derp, derp. See, that doesn't look as if it's completely unnatural. So that's alright. Which leaves that one, this one, and actually just those two. This one is in some kind of shape. So you can see I did a couple of these as well. Not bad, I don't think. I extended the road just this far. I put in some support pylons. I may put railing along the sides. That should help. It'll be a bit ugly if I do that. And it's too bad I can't get railing in the same color as that. Okay. Oh, of course, the moment I start recording, I make a mistake. So I've opted for a texture change, which I think was only natural. We've extended the house into the far wall just a little bit, and we'll probably do the same thing we did over there, where we allow the sand to extend out over the top of the building, which I assume was probably a half-decent form of insulation. Not that they probably need it here, but I like it anyways. So it extends out just a little bit. Yep, it does. I'm not sure about this spot, though. I feel like I guess I'll just continue the practice. There's not going to be a deck out front, so I'll just continue. Perhaps we can make it just slightly less symmetrical that way. Need a little bit more. I wonder if maybe I shouldn't put in one more layer of sandstone at the top before putting sand down on top of that. Okay, so I've made it this far. I think I'm going to use a little bit more of this just to be consistent. It's actually, I remember now, what it really reminds me of is like blueberry yogurt, I think. Anyways, now let's take a look underneath. So it's consistent. It's not so bad. Got this back room over here. Hello. What's with the pause? Thank you. So nice little observatory. Looks out over the plaza. It's very good. Yeah. So up here, I think we want... Oh, good. I have the materials as well. To have yet another garden. Gardens are... Ooh, you know what? It's going to be a small garden. For this reason. Doink, 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 doink. I need more of those. But now we can do this. And actually, let me put this down. And maybe this will go back. Maybe it should go back a ways. Which suggests then that this wall... Oof. I have to think about this now. Wow, that thing went quite a long ways. So these don't really need to be here. And of course they all just stay up there. Oh, and of course I ran out of slabs. Come on! Hurry, me, hurry! Got a few more. Keep the rest, because I do want the rest. And... where'd all those things fall into? Down here? No. Where did they go? Here we go. Okay, so ultimately, for the sake of the inside, we only need to display that much. Well, even that's not true. I want this, 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 this. Let's go back that far. Oh, I like it when I get my blocks back. Okay. So it comes back most of the way. And we need to fill in a couple of, couple of gaps. Places where they might be visible, like that. Yank out some other unnecessary spots. Like that. Fill it up, fill it up. Very good. And I'm out of dirt. I have to get more dirt. Maybe I got some sand. From my old days of dealing with monsters, I don't want to leave this empty. Even though there's no reason to worry about it, I just feel like it's wrong to leave it empty. So let's just fill all that in. Put some dirt on top. Put stuff like this down all the way around. Didn't I just a minute ago think I had run out of this? No. It was dirt. Never mind. But you see where this is going. Right, so I've decided I'm going to extend this room just a little bit more. I need a new shovel. Yes, sir. Let's see. That will survive somehow. So I got smooth. We use that. I think I'm going to have yet another migmatite area out here. Just a little bit of a deck, I think. Oh, give me my sand. Fools, give me my sand. And we'll put out a deck or something here. Also stone. And that's pretty much it for that. But in the meantime, where's my... oh, okay, chiseled right here. So putting a bunch of chisels in various locations. I don't think I want them to go all the way... oops. Well, that's fine. I don't want them to go all the way up, all the way around. So we'll just do this. Like so. On this side, though, I'm thinking some glass would be appropriate. In fact, maybe also on the front. I mean, not everything I do has to be super symmetrical, right? Super symmetry? That's a thing, actually. Never mind. Okay, we're trying just a little bit more. Let's see what we can get out of this. doesn't look like much. Very shallow building overall, but its ceiling is of interest. And I have no torches left. Oh, I put in some glass. Oh, I need to also put in some of that. Ooh, yeah, that's just the right size. Okay, so a couple of doors. And we have a thing. A building, and a building, a house, well, a hall of some sort, a house, a large house, another house, and over here, yet one more. And yes, I did take the oak off the top. And these are all right. They're small, they're modest. They're villager plots is what they are. Whoa. But there's naturally more that should be done. Oplek seems to be dismantling his ship, but you know it's become something. I do enjoy it. I think it's heading place. I'm not sure about that roof over there, but we can worry about that in whatever timeline we want. In the meantime, not bad. So there's a thing. There's an episode. There it is. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, not much of a Klingon sneeze, but whatever. Yeah, I guess there's nothing further to say about that. I believe this. We'll put in some doors next time, or between then and now, and this should be good enough for the villagers to latch onto and believe is a village. Whether or not they'll see that thing as a village, I do not know. But, you know, if I bring in some here and this becomes one village and then somewhere up there they recognize the second one, maybe, I'll at least have somewhere to pull them from here. So what are we talking about? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 doors. It's not enough, really. No, it's 8 doors. And 9 doors. You need to... I forget what the numbers are, but I remember it's more than that. However, there's still plenty of opportunity. There's a spot right there where a house could be. There's a whole second layer of houses up behind, like there and there, here, and around the corner, and further on over there. Those are all good spots. I might even do a few off camera just to keep myself occupied without boring you guys too much to death. Okay, well, thanks for watching, and come again next time.